for me, coming to terms with the fact that this had happened to me, that I was a sexual abuse victim, and meeting it head on with people who loved me. And I think the most important thing is you don't have to tell everybody in your life that you're an abuse victim. But telling certain people, like your parents and a spouse, or people that can help you, the most amazing thing that you'll see is that they love you as much, if not more. And they will see your courage and see how wonderful and beautiful you are. And the amazing thing that you can experience is looking at yourself in the mirror and looking yourself in the eyes and saying, I'm not a victim anymore. And just remembering that what happened to you was a moment in your life. And if you choose to make it a moment in your life, it doesn't have to be your whole life. I remember times in my recovery when I didn't want to see anybody. I didn't want anybody to see me because I thought all they saw when they looked at me was that I was a victim and that something bad had happened to me. And all they saw was the bad things that had happened to me. But with help and counseling, a lot of counseling and a lot of family support, I realized I wanted people to see me, and I wanted people to see me, not what had happened to me. And that's when I decided, I was 12, 13. That's when I decided that I was going to take what had happened to me and learn from it, help other people that had similar experiences, but take my dreams and focus on them, because my dreams were far more important than the bad things that had happened to me. And I started, picking myself up and looking in the mirror and saying, I'm going to be a wife and I'm going to be a mother. I'm going to be a successful historian. I'm going to travel the world and I'm going to do all these things because I can, and because this abuse is not going to hold me back from anything. And because I made that decision, and because I decided that I was not a victim anymore, I've had an incredible, happy life. And I know anybody who has been abused can have that. It's not going to happen in a day. It might not even happen in a year. For me, it took a couple of years. But it's been 18 years since I first told my parents about the abuse, and I hardly even think about it. Many, many days go by when I don't even think about it. And I think that is the most amazing thing. And I have a husband who loves me and treats me with respect and kindness, and it's because I made the decision and I asked for help in overcoming this abuse, the abuse that I experienced. And I guess the important thing to remember is that the most amazing experience that I had was turning to Jesus Christ, and for me, turning to somebody that I knew loved me no matter what, and that was, of course, my Savior. And it might seem a little bit cheesy, but I know that it's true. I have really and truly understood the atonement far better than I ever could have, because I allowed Him to take the burden and allowed Him to heal me. And that is the greatest miracle of my life. Even with motherhood, and which is an incredible miracle, the greatest miracle of my life was really allowing the atonement to work and allowing Jesus Christ to love me And whether or not you believe in Jesus Christ, or whether you just believe in, some kind of a God, allowing that faith and that trust to heal you is amazing. And when you finally are able to be healed, it will take some decision and it will take some help. But once it happens, you'll look back and you'll look at yourself and you will see a clean and happy and beautiful person. And you'll hardly even recognize the person in the mirror, because you will not see a victim anymore. You will see the victor. And I think that's the most amazing moment in your life.